Hello guys, it's me again, and in this video I would like to talk about the aftermath of EU elections of 2024. So if you followed the results of EU elections that took place last month, then you probably noticed that right-wing parties like, for example, in Germany, the AfD gained lots of support. Then in France, Marine Le Pen won. In Austria, the FPÖ won, which is also a right-wing party. And of course, in other European countries as well. So we can say that right-wing parties gained lots of support, while on the other hand, Green parties, for example in Germany, the Green Party, they lost lots of votes, and also the SPD, which is a so-called Social Democratic Party, lost lots of votes compared to the last elections. Yeah, and what does it mean for Europe, and what does it mean for conservatism in general, also for the USA, for example, because we know that in November the US elections will take place, and according to my research in many polls, Donald Trump is leading, and the Democrats, they actually want to replace Biden because they see he is a complete failure. He cannot speak one correct sentence. He is an old, senile man and probably has dementia. And he's not popular with American people. And just to be sure, I'm not making any advertisement here for right-wing parties or conservatism or whatsoever. It's just my personal analysis, and that's it. Yeah, and the last days in France, we had the France parliamentary elections, and Marine Le Pen and her party is leading, while Macron basically collapsed. And it seems that France will soon be ruled by a right-wing party. And the same could be said about Austria. In the Netherlands, you already have Geert Wilders. His party did not win the EU elections, but they also gained lots of support compared to last elections. Yeah. Is this a good thing, or is this a bad thing? Because many people say that with the rise of right-wing parties, that also like far-right, very extreme parties could come to power. I personally believe that it's complete nonsense, and it's just making panic or whatsoever. In Germany we have local state elections, and especially in eastern Germany, the AfD is very strong, and many say that they could win some states in eastern Germany. And what would it mean for who say that not much will change because in the USA we saw it when Donald Trump was elected in 2016. He promised to build a wall, and he promised that he will deport all illegal immigrants, and he both didn't do that. The wall became a fence, and he did not even finish it. He built like 450 miles, and in the whole, I believe 700 to 800 miles were under construction. But that is a fence and not a wall. And also, he did not deport all illegal immigrants. He deported people, but by far not as much as he promised he would. So many people ask themselves, would it even make much of a difference if we would have a right-wing leader? But in my experience, the people, just to make clear for YouTube and so on, it's my personal opinion. I'm not making advertisement here again, and I hope YouTube won't ban me or whatsoever, but in my experience, the people here, especially in Europe and the USA, they are fed up with mass immigration and illegal immigration, and I believe immigration is the number one issue why more and more people vote right-wing. And to make a conclusion, I believe that in the next months and also in the next years, we will have much more right-wing leaders in Europe, but also in other countries. I believe that Donald Trump will win the election this year, and we will also see that in other countries. For example, in Argentina you have Javier Milei, who was economically is very far right, I would say, which necessarily doesn't mean it's a bad thing. He's like an laissez-faire anarcho-capitalist. Next year we have parliamentary elections in Germany, and I believe that the AfD they could win. And same could be said about France and Austria and also other European countries as well. So my opinion is we will see a worldwide rise of conservatism and right-wing policies and traditionalism. And I would like to know your opinion about that. Do you think that it's a good thing, or do you think it's not such a good thing? In my opinion, conservatism is like the new revolt, the new, you can say punk rock, something like that. Like you can compare it to that, like the 1960s, 70s, 80s, punk rock was a way, or heavy metal music was a way to revolt against traditional norms, and now it's kind of opposite. Traditional norms are a way to revolt against modernity. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this video now, and I hope you liked it. I see you guys next time. Stay safe.